yourself? And she said, well, I look like a boy. And I said, well, what do you think I look like? I said, when people make fun of me, that's what they use. They say that I look like a boy.
Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about Pink, Yungblud, and as you can see from the side by side, they look so much alike. And we're going to be talking about Bridget Nielsen, and here are the side by sides that I made of them, and they all look so much alike, okay? And here's another side-by-side of Yungblud and Pink. So here's Bridget's whole breakdown. Her last name equals 33 in a full reduction cipher. And as you guys know, 33 is associated with masonry. The next character is Pink, and this is her whole breakdown. Pink's full name equals 84 in a reverse full reduction cipher. 84 is connected to masonry also, just how Bridget's last name is connected to masonry. 48, aka 84, is also connected to homicide. Dead and Pink with the exclamation point both share 14 and 41 in the English ordinal and in full reduction cipher. Then Alicia Beth Moore, her full name, masonry and homicide, like I just said, all share 84 and 48. Homicide and Pink's first name and middle name both share 66 and 204 and 42. 204 and 42 are the same. And then Kill and Beth, which is Pink's middle name, both share 17. Homicide and Moore both share 66 and 42 and 24 align perfectly. As you guys see, there's a lot of dead gematria associated with these characters. I strongly believe that they might kill either one of these characters, probably all three, but I'm more so leaning towards the Yungblud character. This right here is his whole breakdown. And something I found that was really ironic. He's born August 5th, 1997. Pink, she's born September 8th, 1979. If you flip the numbers, their year of birth is flipped. This is a common thing that they do, share the same birth year but flipped. I talked about this in my Solange video. Her and Orlando Jones, their birth year is reversed. The distance between Pink's birthday and Yungblud's birthday is 17 years, 10 months, and 28 days, which equals out to a total of 55. Wicked equals 55. They're wicked characters. Sun Devils equals 55. The in quotations mythology behind Sun Devils is another word for basically Lucifer, light bearer, and morning star. So Yungblud, his name equals 38 in a full reduction cipher. And then Murdered and his first name, Dominic Harrison, which is his last name, both share 88. Then Yungblud and the S word, as you guys see, shares 34. And then Dead and Dominic both share 14, aka 41, and 22. He has a song called Funeral, which is a form of foreshadowing. He's foreshadowing a funeral for himself. And The Funeral, which is the song's title, and Beth Moore, which is his base character Pink's, her middle and last name both have the same gematria. So The Funeral and Beth Moore share 101 and 47. And then August 5th, 1997, his birthday equals 48. Homicide is associated with 48. And his birth year also equals 104, which is 14. Dead equals 14. Now we're going to talk about the song that Pink has with Christina Aguilera, Lil' Kim, and Maya. The song is called Lady Marmalade. And of course, the top lyrics, this chanting that they're doing, some type of spell casting. Alright, so I want to show you guys how scripted they are and how strategic they operate. So this song was considered a groundbreaking song when it came out. It helped start the Y2K movement, the Y2K agenda, you may say. This song is so aligned to this scripted huge event that occurred in 2001, and I'm going to show you guys so much gematria with it, but I will be using code words. So for Obama's other character, Osama, I'll be calling him Ben, and for the date that this happened, I'll be referring to it as September 2001, okay? His name, his full name, and you guys can read this, his full name, and if you put his name out of order and space it out, and Lies and Deceit, along with the song Lady Marmalade, all share 110 in the English ordinal. That is insane how scripted that is. And then in the full reduction cipher, the name of the song and the in quotation perpetrator shares 47 in the full reduction, okay? And that's aligned so perfectly. It's crazy how they scripted that. And then reverse ordinal cipher, all four of these things share 241. And then in a reverse full reduction cipher, they all share 79. That is insane how scripted this event was and how this song is aligned to this event. So the song came out April 23rd, 2001, all right? And the attack occurred September 2001, and it even has the time that it occurred, which was 7:14. I found that odd because the original song, which Pink, Little Kim, and Maya and Christina Aguilera sampled, comes from a group called LaBelle, and the original song was released in 1974. What is the chances that 1974 also has 7:14 in it, and the September 2001 event occurred at 7:14 a.m.? That is a lot of scripting. And the date duration between these two events, the release of the song that Pink and Lil Kim has and the September 2001 event, is exactly 7 months and 12 days apart. Seven's a common number that they use a lot, so is 12. 12 equals 3. So if you do the numerology with this, it equals out to be 9. And of course, it occurred in the ninth month, the event. And as we know, nines are associated with the end. So Alicia Beth, which is Pink, Little Kim, and Maya, they all share the same gematria. This shows that they were scripted to make that song together. So they share 39, 42, and 24, and another 42 also in a reverse full reduction cipher. Here's a side by side of Pink and Bridget. They look so much alike. Here's another side by side of them, and here's Yungblud and Pink, and they look exactly alike. Yungblud wears a lot of pink, which is mockery because he comes from a female named Pink. Alright, and here's a lot of pictures of him wearing pink, and even his hair is pink right there. Again, the pink. And right here, psychosis going on in the background, putting people under mind control. And then right here, he's wearing pink. And something I do want to point out to you guys, all three of these characters are heavily mixed. They come from multiple groups of characters, but it was best to present it like this, like Pink, Bridget, and Yungblud. Is best to present it like that because they all look identical to each other. They are heavily mixed, and there's a lot of characters that look like them, including Harry Styles. Harry Styles favors all three of them, especially Yungblud because Youngblood's a guy, and they look so much alike, so I made this side by side. And you guys can go check out that video that I made 5 months ago. And then here's some symbolism. Pink looked like a dude. She literally has the body of a guy, and then of course she's doing the horns. He's doing the 6 right here. She's doing the 6 again. Pink and Yungblud get away with doing all this symbolism because they're rock star characters, okay? They imitate this rock image, and rock was created to get away with symbolism, okay? So when people do the horns, people think, oh, rock on. But that's not what it means. It's massive double meaning behind that symbol, okay? The horns are even added into gangs so people can think, oh, it's connected to a gang, oh, it's connected to rock on. No, there's massive meanings embedded behind these symbols that they are throwing up, that they are doing. For example, she's doing a thumbs up. It has an underlined meaning to it, okay? And then he's doing the shushing hand gesture, but he's also doing the horns. And on his jacket, I noticed that this looks like a sad face. It depends on how you see it, but it looks like a sad face, kind of. Like the little black part of the sequence jacket right here looks like a sad face or some type of face. And here we go. This is Pink, and she's doing the horns. And here's Yungblud, and he makes a lot of weird faces. I mean, very demonic, creepy looking faces. Of course, in the back, the wall says, read about me. Usually when someone dies, people are reading about them. His face is all beat up, black and white, duality going on. Duplicity also. Again, he's doing the horns, tongue out. He's a very symbolic character. He has this skirt on. He's a very creepy looking character. He's kissing this guy. And here we go again. This is him. And he just looks terrible. Like, honestly terrible. And this was creepy. I mean, he is just such a creepy character. The makeup, the weird dressing, the holes in his socks, just nasty. And look, pink, white, and blue in this video. And then this person has him tatted. And of course their socks say that. And then his face expression, which is always weird. And then he has a checkerboard going on. And look at these side by sides that I made of them. Pink and him look so much alike. They look identical to each other, honestly. This is creepy how much they look alike, and they do the same antics. They both are in love with rock. They imitate the style of it, and it's just copy and paste, female, male version. She's literally the wannabe female version of him, and he's literally the wannabe male version of her. And I just want to talk about how disgusting looking Bridget looks. And this is her with Flavor Flav, which is nasty that they dated. And she's so huge. And of course, this is called Strange Love, the show they were on. Because this is weird. This is what you call creatures. These are creatures mating and they look terrible. She looks really bad. Her neck makes no sense. Like right here, her arm, the size of her arm makes no sense at all. This is really what you call creatures mating. And that's so weird. And look at this. This is so nasty. And they love making characters like this pregnant to make them seem feminine, but she's not feminine at all. This looks exactly like a guy. Look at her hairline. This looks like a man with a fake belly on. So yeah, guys, Pink, Yungblud, and Bridget Nelson, they're all the same and many more. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate all of you.